Well, hey everyone, and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 582nd stream. That's what we're in. I'm just gonna boost that audio a little bit more, and it's so good to see everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks for being here. Thank you for showing up on the spur of the moment. Chrono, I appreciate you coming in with the wormhole. I'm actually going to share some things with you in a little bit, some things that I think are kind of exciting and are in the pipeline, and I couldn't quite get them up and running in time today. So it pertains to the wormhole. It also pertains to Seth's cool code that he wrote, and I'll touch on that in a moment. But Firestorm Dragon, hello, welcome on in. Memory Martin, thank you for being here. And Animate Barrel, hey, nice to see you, my friend. What is up? What is up? Okay, well, we are just in the family room. Color me interested or blue, either is good. We're in the family room. By the way, you can actually just make out Kirby right here. This is a cool little thing. I actually might grab that in a moment just to show you a little more up close because it's kind of neat. But that is the newest sort of addition. It's a little bit old, but it's kind of cool anyway. And you can see Mario there as well. But Memory Martin says, oh, I've got a bunch of things for Mana Sprout whenever you play New Horizons. Oh, nice. Well, I will be playing a little bit now, and then I may actually play a little Mario as well, and then come back to just a little bit of this game to kind of cool things off. In fact, you know what? Let's not really waste too much time today because I want to keep this short, and I'll explain why. So let's actually do some dailies, and there we go. Snap those fingers. Wacha. And we are playing with no green screen tonight, keeping things nice and dim. I need to get up very early tomorrow. And so I'm trying to make this a very cozy stream and one where I hopefully can ease into sleep very easily afterwards. So that's the goal anyway. And Chrono is asking Memory Martin how their siblings doing. I'm doing good. Chrono got all my family and friends prezzies, so now I'll be back to streaming hopefully soon. Oh, the game is frozen, and I just caught. Dear, oh dear, my goodness. Okay, thank you for letting me know. We can fix that pretty quickly. There we go. We got that. I've been having technical difficulties all day, and funny enough, it actually started with my orientation as a part of my new part-time job. But let's go ahead and let's grab this from Happy Home Academy. I guess I have an S rank. And Tomex says, thank you so much. On the 13th day of Christmas, I gave to you 13 cold nights of sleeping. Ooh, I wonder what I got. Let's see. Let's find out. But I'll get into all that in just a moment. And I also do want to show you something. So let's first open this present. Ooh, a kid's tent. Nice. Thank you. Chrono snaps finger and a Korok seed is tossed to him. Oh, dear. But let me actually run over here and just do my daily... Ooh, and maybe chat with Marina real quick. It hasn't been that long, Marina. Ooh! And we've also got the Able sister, the sibling there. Okay. Sibling is good, stressed out about school, but Momri and Papri have been helping with tutors and a new program they'll be doing soon, though they just did put in their 2 weeks because of all of this. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Okay. Well, Memory Martin, I will keep you and your family in my thoughts and prayers. Boy, that is a lot to be taking on all at once. My goodness. Yeah, thankfully everyone covered for the holidays indeed, but still, oi. Oi. You know what? I'm going to show you the thing that I was telling you I was going to show you. Hold on a second. So many Nook points. I know I've been hoarding them a bit. Let me actually, let me pull something up here. Hold on a second. Let's do this. Let's go. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. I need to grab this. We'll get this in just a moment here. Okay. So, I just need to open this. And hold on a second. We'll wait just a moment. Okay. So this is the work in progress. Okay. And oops. Almost done. Hold on a second. We're getting there. We're getting there. There we go. We good? We're good. Okay. So it's gonna be a little. I'll put it up. Okay. I'm gonna do it this way. Hang on. I'm gonna snap my fingers. It's gonna be a little interesting because it is in a 4:3 aspect ratio. Sorry, excuse me. It's actually in a 1:1 aspect ratio. So it's going to have some big letter boxing, but we're just gonna do it so you can see it. So snap. There you go. And what this is, everybody, that's my face. Ooh, hold on a second. Chronos says, you have been playing since day one, and that is true. Memory Martin says, the highest I got was about 70,000 Nook miles, and I spent it all on the Bell voucher to finish my final loan. And Animate Barrel says, I'm over 600,000 now. I'm too attached to my villages to go hunting for new ones. I understand that. That's intense, Memory Martin says. Indeed it is. And Firestorm Dragon is around 200,000, though they haven't been grinding for them. And Memory Martin, good move in my opinion. You cannot still get multiples, is that right? Chronos says to Memory Martin. Okay. So the thing that is above, okay, the thing that you see up there, what that is obviously it's my face. Okay. So the way that Seth's code works, okay, and I've got a few things that are going to be happening here. The way that Seth's code works is that you can add an image. Now I messed around and I found out you can actually add a GIF, and so this is a project I started. I kind of got a little overly ambitious. Rayo, well, hello. I got a little overly ambitious on this project, and these are essentially short snippets all in one compiled video just so you can kind of get a sample. I knew I wasn't going to have it up and live today, but I wanted to give you a sneak peek because I did mention it would be ready by this stream, and I really thought it would, but other things got in the way. So what this is going to turn into is some of the reactions that will occur when you are chatting. And I'm not going to tell you what the things are yet, what the keywords are, but essentially if you say something in chat that it matches one of the words that I've entered, it will respond in kind. And so these are going to appear. And the way I'm going to do it, and this is the part that's taking a little more time, is kind of, remember in Star Fox, the little square that appears and, Slippy Toad. So I'm actually thinking I may even record a couple of, for a couple of these. I may re-record some of these, but essentially this is going to be one of those things that kind of pops up in its own little box. And what I'm trying to do is get sort of like around me here, this little frame that I've been using. It's a nice little thing. Anyway, I like the word of the day. Right. So these are a couple of things. Now, by the way, please do not mind my naming convention, but gotta stay hydrated. Hey, yo, everyone. Look out! There's a wormhole! Psst. Hey, don't forget to save. Nicely done. Yeah, that was pretty good. All right, yeah. Nice. Hey, audio friend. Hey, be sure to check out Family Friendly Live.
Disappointed!
And there you go. Ugh. That's the wrap there. That is the wrap. So, what do you think? What do you think, everybody? I think it should be kind of fun. The one-eye twitch is Animate Barrel's favorite. Yeah, nice. So I have a few of these that I'm hoping to add. A few additional ones. I might tweak some things. Any ones that some of the ones where they're really close in, I might try to see if I can't redo a little bit. But was there supposed to be audio for the second one after the disappointed? Was there one after that one? I don't remember there being one after that. I don't think all of them. No, I don't think there was. Anyways, yeah. So there you go, my friends. That's what I'm working on, and some of them are not actually meant to have any audio. So that's a good question, though. But yeah, so I think it looks pretty good. I think it turned out.
Thanks so much for hosting.
Well, thank you so much, Zershade. Shoutouts for Zershade. Actually, shoutouts for Memory Martin as well. But I'm going to do a little shout out here because I haven't gotten to do that for a while. Zershade. Boom. There we go. Okay, there was one where I stared at the camera like, what? And then the one after your mouth was moving. Was it the one where I was like, I'll look at it again. I'll take a look. It's entirely possible I've porked something. I just put that together really quickly as a little reel. In fact, I even noticed a couple of them, the audio sync was a little off. So that was really just meant to be something to showcase for you, just so I could kind of give you something. Because I was feeling a little guilty that it wasn't ready. And if should Seth come back, I will be sure to show Seth as well. I think I have Soulful KK. I'll double check. Anyways, yeah, so Zershade, welcome on in. Thank you so much for that host. And I'm so glad, Animate Barrel, that you like the one-eye twitch. And I'm going to also shout out Memory Martin also. In case you don't know, and I haven't posted this to make it official, but Memory Martin is actually also now a new mana mod on Discord. Now, we haven't actually discussed if Memory Martin wants to be a mana mod on Twitch yet. But that is very much something we can talk about, and if they want it, they have it. Oh heck yeah, I do. Okay, well then let's make this official here by going mod Memory Martin. Boom. There you go, and it is official. Memory Martin is one of the team. There's actually there's a Leaders of Mana Discord group that I have set up, and Memory Martin's already in there now. Now Memory Martin officially wields the sword, so there we go. Twitchy Berry, hello. You got the stream half working now? Well, that's good. It is in 720p, so I hope that helps. But yay, congratulations. Okay, I gotta find some sporty clothing apparently, which seems silly, but okay. All the hype, yay. Ooh, I got ski wear. I actually wonder if what I've got almost would work. Except for the shoes, I suppose. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, see what happens. Nope. Won't let me. Fine. Whatever. Here, I'm gonna go back this way. I'll be in my best behavior, Memory Martin. Well, I really do appreciate Memory Martin's support and help. And I think that you'll find that Memory Martin is an excellent addition to the team, everybody. Very cool indeed. I should have some sporty clothes, but oh my goodness, look at that. That looks pretty fun. That looks like 90s right there. Checkered Chesterfield coat. I guess it's the Chesterfield coat, huh? All right, we're going to try looking at what we have in here. I'm not really necessarily sure exactly what I'm going to do here. I still need to talk about, what I'm, what I keep alluding to my first day. I do want to play a little Mario. That might be a good time to chat about that too. Oh my gosh, there's some amazing Christmas sweaters here. I think I'm going to go with I'm going to go with this one here. Oh my gosh. Twitchy Berry, happy Advent to you, by the way. And we were chatting a little bit offline, by the way, about some good Advent songs. I thought that was really cool. I gotta do some more things here to share with you. Zershade says, best behavior? What's that? Do you want to build a snow boy? Mana Sprout and I watched Frozen 2 just the other day, and boy, that's a good movie. Like, really, really good. Like, better than you would think it has any right to be, if you know what I mean. Anyway, it's definitely grown on me. So I had gone a long time, Chrono, without having watched Frozen as well. No worries at all. And Animate Barrel says, do you want to build a snowman? Is my island tune right now? Oh, that's great. Oh my gosh, that's so fantastic. So I'm going to, well, I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest. I think I'm pretty good there, although one of these looks kind of neat. That's actually kind of cool. I'm going to get one of those. Okay, I'm going to order that, but I do not want to throw it out or wear it out. Throw it out. You know what I mean. Chrono says that's a growing shtick. Chrono hasn't seen that movie. Like It's a Wonderful Life. It kind of is. It's like almost everything. Brusky, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. And Jam Doggy and Alex. What? We've got a triple raid, everybody. A triple raid. Are you kidding me, everybody? I've never seen this. It's a triple raid. It's a triple raid. It's a triple raid. It's a triple raid. Ooh, yeah. It's triple raid. It's triple raid. It's a
Someone was in the pub. The tracks go off in this direction. Look, sir.
But I can't do that with the green screen, so I've never done that before, everybody. But I've never had a triple raid before. Kaboomer12, welcome on in. Don't worry, we're having a nice chill stream, I promise you. Rusky says noodle moves. We've gotten double raids before, but never a triple one. Wow. My goodness. JStar98, thank you so much. And of course, Kaboomer12, thank you so much for coming on in. Welcome to all of you raiders. Oh, man. Everybody, please grab some pillows. Let's dive into the fight and check out. We gotta do 3. And Spook Lee, thank you for that follow. J-Star says, I've been following you for a bit already, thanks to Fizzy. J-Star, I thought I recognized your name. Thank you so much for pointing that out, though, because sometimes when it's been a while, I forget. So, Moreski says, my friend, I have to raid and run. That is okay. That is okay. We're going to give you a shout out. I do understand that. I do that all the time. But to you and to all of your community who came on in, thank you so much. The same goes for Jam Doggy and Oblix, and I want to welcome all of you. And of course, I'm going to give a short spiel just to give you a little bit about who I am. And in the meantime, we're also going to chat with Patty. Oh, because there's a problem with the worker's jacket. All right, well, I guess I could, sure, maybe. How much? You know what? Whatever, fine. I just got a triple raid, everybody. So we're going to go ahead and buy Patty's overpriced jacket. I'm Mana. You can call me Mana. I'm an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing lately, and for the remainder of this month, we're playing Animal Crossing New Horizons as well as some Super Mario Brothers 35. And then starting in January, we're actually going to be playing through the Legend of Zelda franchise, all on original hardware, all of the games. I'm only missing a couple, but this is including the CDI games. I've got a Philips CDI right over here, my friends. And so we're going to be doing that. So if you like the sound of that, if you like the sound of my voice, if you like a community that emphasizes collaboration and positivity and wholesomeness, then I think you will find a seat at this table and feel comfortable. And I like to think of video games as the shared experience that brings us together. It's sort of like the fire pit when you're camping. It's the thing that people sort of stare at, but it's the conversations and the good times that happen around it that really matter. So, yeah, a real CDI, Spookly. In fact, for a triple raid, we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something. I'm gonna get it. I'm getting it. Ugh. Lest you think that I am Jorshin. Lest you think that. And just a little dust off of it. It's a biggin. It's a biggin. That is a Philips CDI, my friends. Now, its controllers, I know it does look like a big DVD player. Its controllers, there's one in particular I really want to showcase. I'm going to save that for when we do the stream. Because it's pretty special. I got it brand new, a new old stock. And my goodness, it's the controller I played when my friend had a CDI because he chose that over a Super Nintendo. But this is the other controller. This is the 3-button controller. I'm going to save the other for later. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. Spookly says I've only heard of them. I had no idea they were so enormous. Well, actually, kind of funny. There are multiple versions, but I wanted to get the kind that my friend had, and that is the version. That one looks more VCR-like. There are others that have more of a rounded or curved top, but I like that one the best. So, anyway. Memory Martin says, well, that's cool.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Kaboomer, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Chrono, sorry if I duplicates the triple raid dance. No, please, that's perfectly fine. I'm so glad you clipped that. Mana, take a guess at how many things I got from Mana Sprout. I'll give you a range. More than 10 and less than 100. 20? That's, I don't know. Ooh, I like this. I'm gonna get it. So, anyways, my friends, yes, that is what that's one of the things that I really like. 23. Oh, I was close, Memory Martin. Here, another thing too. If I can't play on original hardware, there are a few examples. Then I'll go with virtual consoles or, and this is a really cool thing now, is the abundance of these mini consoles. And so I have the TurboGrafx 16 now in mini console form. Now, this is a much bigger device in person, but this is still one of the biggest mini consoles. And one of these days we're going to stream this. But by way of comparison, so I'm fascinated by video games. I really enjoy them. I enjoy sharing them. I enjoy neat hardware and controllers, obscure things. That's kind of the thing. So I do not have an Atari Jaguar, Rayo Will. That's one. Boy, I tell you, there are a few consoles, a few things where I'd love to get them, and if I could find someone who had one that they wanted to sell, or someone, should someone really be so inclined to give me one, yay! I passed back in the day, well, I didn't really have the funds for it, but I passed up getting one on clearance when they were just, they couldn't even, they were liquidating stock. They couldn't get rid of them fast enough. $20 and 2 games. Other games $9 a piece. Oh, it's just, I mean, it's one of those regrets, you know. It's one of those things where I still think about it. I'm like, why did I not, why did I not purchase it? I didn't have the money at the time, but boy, looking back now, because it was not a popular console, consoles and games go for quite a pretty penny, and so it's disappointing to me. But I always wanted to have a TurboGrafx 16, an Atari Jaguar, and a Sega Saturn, and a Sega CD. I still don't have a Sega CD, my friends. I really would like to get the Model 2, and I don't have a 32X. So these are a few of the things on my radar, hardware-wise, for someday. But the nice thing is the biggest game I wanted on Saturn, the 2 biggest are Panzer Dragoon and Knights, and there's a very good port of Knights, and now Panzer Dragoon on the Switch. So I don't know that Knights is on the Switch. I may have sort of misled you there with that comment. There's a nice port. I believe it's at least on Steam. I have it on Steam, but anyway. Spookly, I think you'll love hanging out with us then, because going over retro gaming history and obscure games is amazing. Kaboomer, I only have an original Atari 2600 still with its instructions to hook it up to a TV, a Switch on those older TVs. Which is why I recommend, if you want to play your Atari 2600 today on a flat panel TV, I recommend getting 2 things. A $10 Goodwill VCR, and sadly these are $100. This is the first version. You can, you'd have to actually find. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second, my friends. I just realized something. And I am going to fix it. He says, hold on. There we go. Can't believe it. I actually had green screen on, so it would have made everything look strange. Anyways, but yeah, and I just thought of it because this is the RetroTink 2X, and this is a device that allows you to connect older analog inputs into a flat panel TV, HDMI, things like that. The reason that you need a VCR is because the Atari 2600, which I have one right over here, is a console that you connect with what essentially looks like a cable, like a coax cable. And so then you need to, it would be neat to give fossils to bladders, Grimaces. So I'm working on it. And then you connect the coax cable into the VCR. The VCR then can bring out a composite video input or output, and you can connect that into your RetroTink. That goes into a 720p HDMI signal. So that's the deal. Anyway, Spookly says, "Oh right, I had Night Trap. I was banned from playing it." Oh my goodness. Well, hey, I need to do a couple of more shout-outs, and we'll continue on here. But, or actually, if we could have perhaps Memory Martin shout out our 3 raiders there, Jam Doggy, Oblix, and Mareski. Thank you so much to the 3 of you again, and everybody who's here. If you don't know these 3 fine streamers, they really are very fine streamers and people I highly recommend that you go and check out. Thank you so much, Memory Martin, for those shout outs. And it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Jam Doggy has been such a huge support for so long that I feel like I need to give a very special mention, kind of an like, I believe right at this point, Jam Doggy may be the longest running subscriber. I'm not entirely certain. But Jam Doggy, another fellow bearded gamer, fantastic guy, someone that I don't get to make it to his streams, but I feel comfortable and confident encouraging you to check him out. Very just relaxed. Plays a lot of the types of games where they're thinking games, I like to think, or they're kind of creative games, things where you see a lot of his personality shine. And of course, playing with Oblix now, 2.5 years of subscribing, Jam Doggy says, 30 months. That's incredible. Oblix has been playing alongside Jam Doggy for quite some time as well. Another very similar type of streamer. And so, yeah, please do check them out. Aw. Let's see, Kamumer. Sounds a bit odd. Just play the system. I got it from my great grandma who passed some time ago. That's a really cool connection. Now, hey, the thing about it is the best thing, cheapest thing, you probably just go down, find an old CRT television sitting in the back of your garage or in a Goodwill, hook that up. You got no problems to play that Atari. But I like to kind of geek out about that, what kind of connections you can do and stuff. And you could upscale the Atari and all that, but you're quite welcome, Oblix. Of course, no problem. Now let's go and change our outfit because it's time to look sporty for... it's going to be weird being sporty in the winter. I've never been sporty in the winter in Animal Crossing New Horizons, but we'll make this work. But we're going to be sporty for Sable, right? Sable? After this, we're going to play a little Mario 35, I think. So if you would like to join me... Ooh, I like that. That looks cool. If you're interested... And if you'd rather me play Animal Crossing and you're really, really against the idea of me playing Mario, let me know. But I think it'll be a good opportunity for me to talk a little bit about some news. I have been trying to stream 3 times a week, but I actually just left my last work, which is full-time, and I'm now, this is a little bit tough right now. I'm in the position of being in a part-time employment. And what this means, well, I wish I could tell you. It could, to some extent, mean that I have more opportunities to stream. Not necessarily. It could mean that my streams are going to be at different times. In fact, yeah, we'll get into schedule a little bit more as well. But basically, yeah, expect some changes here. But I try to post. If you follow on Twitter and places like that, you'll probably notice a lot. But I try to post my schedule, or at least when I'm live there. And right now, I just beg your patience as I don't necessarily put out a schedule at the moment. I really believe in a schedule. I just at the moment don't have the ability to create a schedule so much. So I don't really know what we're doing here, but we're gonna go maybe gray. We need some different pants. I kind of thought the broken glasses looked good because it reminds me of, skiing, and maybe you should not be wearing your glasses, but you decide to anyway. You know what I mean? Track pants are definitely not the look I'm going for. What could we do instead? I mean, that looks cozy and warm, but not really. Not that either. I mean, that's pretty. No. I mean, there we go. This is tough. Would you rather that I mail all the proceeds or give them to you when Manasprout plays? Ooh.
Someone was in the pod. The tracks go off in this direction. Look, sir! Followers!
Marcilio, thank you. Thank you. Or Marcilio? Marcilio? Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Yeah, I think we might do this. Or this? Yeah, I think we're gonna do this. That's what we're going for right there. I don't think though that she's gonna count this. We're gonna do it. I had it right the first time, and then Marcilio. Cool. Well, welcome. Thank you so much for that follow. Spookly says that's the first time I've heard someone get Mars right and then offer variations. Welp. Oops. Oh, and I just went through the front door there. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I assume then you came in with the raid, and very much appreciated is that. I think when people play games, it creates a special connection with others. Kaboomer, oh my gosh. Yes. Very true. And that connection with your grandmother, with the controllers, the games that you've got, I mean, that's all really cool. Label, that's her name. Yeah. I was thinking Sable. I was wrong on that. Oh, Memory Martin says, I'm going to be really upset whenever my uncle passes. He's kind of the only one in my family whose passion for gaming matches mine. Which is, yeah, what a wonderful then sentiment. This idea of how important it is to, or how meaningful video games can be in relationships. Hey, apparently I've expressed the theme beautifully, so I'm getting something in the mail. Cool. And something else, too. I kind of like it, actually. I like the outfit. And Marcilio says, I came here with the trio raid. I've been in the kitchen cooking, but the stream seems nice. Well, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Spookly says, I've spent some time thinking about how many people unite over video game music, just as much as concert music these days. And it is awesome. That's a very good point. Oh my goodness! No! No way! No! Another raid, my friends. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. That is incredible. Whoa, what did I just do? I just broke everything in my excitement. There we go. That's what happens when you get overly excited. So much love today, indeed. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Speaking of uniting over video game music, I just shared a video game performance music for one of my favorites today. It was one of my first times putting myself out there, and I'm very proud. Oh, very nice. What was the music? So you're playing guitar and doing some covers? You did about 5 minutes ago? That's amazing. And Rhea Sunshine and Wizard Robe and Duffy Loner 64 and Aranel Tardis. Oh my gosh, so many names that I know and love. Thank you so much. Well, the people behind the names, I guess. That is really cool. Well, welcome on in, all of you Raiders. What a terrific opportunity it is for us to connect and hang out. I've got my sporty gear here, which is kind of fun. Rob says, I shared a recorded guitar cover from Lunar. It turns 20 years old tomorrow.
So happy to see you always.
Thank you so much. You're building hype for playing Lunar tomorrow? Nice. I know you love that game.
Thanks. That's generous.
Rob.
Congrats on positive changes in your life.
Thank you so much. Oh my god.
Thanks. That's generous.
No need to apologize
Sorry
for
for
spam. Thank you so much. And Rhea.
You are among
Oh
friends.
my goodness.
Thank you for following Art of Mana.
Seriously, you all, thank you so much. Xerxes says, I think I set myself up, Mana. I started a hardcore RuneScape thing, and next time I play, it said I was going to do questing. My friends, thank you. I'm going to once again introduce myself in case anyone is new around here, but just want to say I'm Mana. Feel free to ask me any questions. I'm a family-friendly, E for Everyone variety streamer. I focus on Nintendo, retro, and indie. And tonight we're going to be playing some Animal Crossing. We're actually going to probably switch over here. We were just about to when the raid came. We're going to. That's why I changed screens. Then I kind of got confused and changed the wrong screen. But we're going to play a little Super Mario Brothers 35. Try and see if we can't win in the battle royale that is Super Mario 35, and then we'll play a little more Animal Crossing New Horizons before we end. Duffy says, "Heck, why does your island look so much cooler than mine?" Oh, thank you. And Bobby Twinstar says, "I'm new. Hi, Mana." Well, hello and welcome on in. Thank you so much. Yeah.
We've got inbound. A new follower.
You all are just making my day. I can't even tell you. Oh my gosh. Cronus says, I bribed all of my chat to help build. Well, this is true, actually. I do have a lot of support from chat, from my friends I've met through streaming. So really fast, I just want to, I guess, mention to you, again, we'll come back to Animal Crossing, but I do want, Cronus says, I bet your island is really cool too. See? Exactly. That's exactly right. Bobby Twinstar, thank you so much for that follow. I just realized you actually never answered the Mana Sprout question, only addressed it, Memory Martin. Good, fair point on calling me out on that. Oops. Wow, I'm going to lag out there. Sorry. Well, dropping some frames. I just goofed everybody. Okay. What I need to do really fast is I need to swap my game because I'm going to play something different. And so let me, excuse me. Oh no, I'm losing my voice. Aeronel TARDIS, that is the perfect lead-in to the next topic. I just built a little library on my island and I'm very proud of it, which sounds awesome. Duffy has a lot of ideas but can't seem to execute them. Hey, you know what? I understand. I'm definitely in that way. As I mentioned on Discord, it's kind of the way it can be sometimes. It can be frustrating for sure, but sometimes you go through sort of a lag and then it all works out. But it can be very, very, very difficult in that interim. So really quickly, I'm going to actually end this and save and end, and I'm going to pull out my special controller here, which is the Super Nintendo Switch Online here. Memory Martin, I think probably I'll have you come and visit, but not tonight, I think. We can do it another time. Maybe when Mana Sprout is playing. That'd be amazing. So I want to just let you know, the reason I pointed out Aeronel TARDIS's comment is that I'm really a big proponent for libraries. I'm actually wanting to get into library work. I'd like to become either, if not a librarian, I'd like to actually work just in some way, some capacity in a library. And so most recently, I applied. I did not get a job, but, and I know Rob's wife is a librarian as well. So I actually have been in a very high stress job for about a year and a half. Good work, but boy, very tough. And then timing wise, it was kind of wild. I ended up basically leaving Friday, and then today was my first day of orientation for a new position, which is neither library nor what I was doing before. But It seems like it's going to be excellent. And so I wanted to just share with everybody really how the day went. Well, it was all very thorough orientation. There's a lot that needs to be done orientation-wise, and we did it through, some of you might know WebEx, this, platform for things like this, like webinars and stuff. And so we had a big, long WebEx orientation in the morning. Very thorough, very well done, actually. I almost think that the presenter could be a streamer. She was that good. If maybe she is a streamer, who knows? And then that was followed by the place where I'm working has their own online education portal. And so I went and did modules in that and put in my full 8 hours of training all on the computer. Now, I am on call and part-time, so money is a little tight right now as we're basically knowing there's going to be a pinch, and I'm a little bit nervous about that. I addressed the community before and said that during this time, I don't know, I'm going to be looking for other work to supplement what I am doing there. I would like to also try to make streaming, the opportunity for streaming and make use of it, because if I have a little bit more time and can do maybe earlier streams, that would be pretty cool. We'll see. I don't know. This week, my schedule is kind of up in the air. I do have an early morning tomorrow, so we're not going to go late today or tonight. In fact, it's already 9:17. Oh, darn. I'm definitely going to try to have this stream wrapped up and tied up with a bow no later than 10:30 and potentially even faster. So we may end a little bit sooner. But long story short, this is what's going on in my world right now. My schedule for the next few weeks, right? So I have I had an 8-hour day today. I work tomorrow until noon. And then oh my gosh, I'm doing so poorly. And then I have a couple of days. Oh gosh, I don't even remember exactly off the top of my head. I have to look up to get exactly what it is. But I have a couple of days of half days. You know what? I'm saying this wrong. I think I do have one day in there that is full. I think that's either Wednesday or Thursday. And then I have some others that are not quite there. Anyway, long story short, I don't even know. It's such a confusing schedule. I don't even know it off the top of my head clearly right now. And so I'm going to try my best to make use of that time to, of course, look for other work that can supplement this, as well as get some things done for the stream, like the little project I was showing you earlier. And Rob is going to be back. Alex needs him. No worries. Say hi to Alex for me, please. Duffy is... Oh, gosh. There's all kinds of stuff being said right now. Okay, we're gonna see what we can do. Like that. There we go. That worked. I'm trying, by the way, if you haven't played this game, to stay alive as well as attack other players. And sometimes it works better than others. Okay. Chrono's been getting some audiobooks. There's an Indie World Showcase tomorrow? Really? Oh, nice. I didn't see that announced yet. And, oh my gosh, all kinds of stuff. Bobby, as far as this is a great question. Do you need special schooling to become a librarian? Yes, there is a degree, library science degree that one could get. And if possible, I'd love to do that. Spookly says, I'm impressed at your ability to talk coherently and play well. Well, thank you, says he as soon as that happened. Streaming is a little bit like the old patting your head and rubbing your belly, It's... Oh no, oh no. There we go. We got in the top 11. I should have used my coins. That was going really well, and then you start thinking about it and you just crash. No, no, no. Spookly, you're perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Let's try that again. We kind of just lost it towards the end of that run, as so often does happen. But Marsilio, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We're not. I thought it should. Oh, does it not? Can you check? Stream info updated. Oh, you know what? Thank you. I was using my phone this time as opposed to my computer to adjust the name of the game, and I didn't follow through with one critical step, which is the save part. So thank you for catching that. And please let me know if it's changed on your end. It should have. I did not mean for this to be showing up as Animal Crossing New Horizons. So I try really to keep my channel correct. I feel like I'm starting to fall apart now. This is sort of the thing. But let me just kind of back up and say something about my job. How do I feel about it? We had this orientation. Well, honestly, I'm impressed that there's an organization, at least at this point, that is as well put together and organized as this one. I've worked for a lot of smaller organizations and nonprofits, and frankly, it can be very, very difficult to find a small organization or nonprofit that has a very, well, it's the resources is the problem, but basically has the resources and the programming to make onboarding as seamless as this so far seems to be. Of course, it's day one, it's early days, but it's been really good, and I'm very, very excited to see where this all goes. And, there is room for advancement in this organization, so that's definitely something in mind as well. And I don't know, everyone, we missed a coin, and then we missed two. I'm optimistic. I'm happy. My last work was in so many ways rewarding, and yet it took a lot out of me. And in the midst of 2020 and all that means, it's certainly been difficult. So having something where, in theory, I've got more time, I've got projects at home I want to work on, I want to get ready for some big things in our lives for 2021. I want to take vacations. My last job, I didn't have any vacation time, and I ended up working Thanksgiving, and so I'm excited. Spookly says, I am constantly distracting streamers into deaths. Spookly, how could you? That's quite all right. I love it. And Duffy got a Age of Calamity ad. That's kind of cool. My friends, I really, truly cannot thank you enough. We've had some amazing raids and just some lovely people hanging out. If anyone is new still and has questions, comments, thoughts, suggestions, wants to just say hello, wants to pick my brain, wants to sit back and lurk, do what you want to do. Feel free to do those things. And if you like what you're seeing, please do consider following too, and I would appreciate that as well. So this time round, we don't have as much time on the clock, but we're still doing pretty good on the old coins. And we still have 21 players still, but let's grab a few more coins. Being a virtual pizza delivery man always generates curiosity, even resulting in someone falling off a cliff or into a pit reading my comments. Boop. Let's take care of that. Boop. There we go. Somebody's in a water level, that's for sure. Okay. That worked. Spookly, I like that. Some good comments to get me confused and confuzzled. And it's funny, I actually have played this on my own without streaming, and and I have done worse that way than reading comments. I don't know what it is. So, go figure, right? Anyways, if I missed some comments, and I know Bobby Twinstar said some things that I didn't get back to them about, but if I did say something or miss something, please let me know. When did you start streaming and why? Ooh, Bobby, that's a fantastic question. I have been streaming now for about 4 years. Actually going on 5. In 2021, it will mark my 5th year of streaming. Half a decade of my life I've spent streaming now. And lots of lessons learned. Sometimes easy, sometimes hard. Sometimes fun and sometimes not so. But the truth is that I started streaming because I had an interest in content creation, let's call it. I've always been artistic. I love painting. I paint with watercolors. I play guitar and make music. And I really had an interest in starting YouTube channel. In fact, here's a little fun thing. I'll just let you know, because I don't even know that I've really talked about this part much. But I'm also Catholic and care about my faith a lot. And I started making videos around at the seasons of Advent and Lent, which are excellent times of reflection. And so I started making these little reflection videos. I would play music, and I would reflect on the readings that would be read in church during Mass that Sunday. And I would do that every year, sort of just a practice, just to deepen my own connection with God during those times. And I would do that, and I really enjoyed it, and I had a few video game-related videos in mind, and I was kind of working on them. And anyways, I ended up getting a pretty decent computer, and I was into Minecraft at the time, and started making a world that I would record everything in, with the thought that I could start a Minecraft YouTube channel. And around this time, I also started to discover some of the hermits from Hermitcraft, players like Mumbo Jumbo and False Symmetry. And I really liked what they were doing and thought was cool. And I also appreciated that they had content that was appropriate for the family. You know, that was something important to me. I had seen enough content creators that, you know, were crass, would yell, or not be positive role models. And so, partly because of my my faith and my interest in being a good role model, I decided that I would try and be in what I dubbed an E for everyone variety streamer, essentially someone that would take seriously the fact that lots of people would be watching, and maybe a lot of those people would be younger, or be someone that could use some good examples. Oh my gosh, I was doing so well too. Darn. So I ended up being a part of False Symmetry's community, and in Discord one day where I was very active, I said, I'm thinking I might try to stream, and I might do some of the work that I will put into a video, just kind of streaming my world, but I want to try streaming before I do that, because I want to make sure I can record and stream at the same time and all that. So they said, yeah, go stream. And I was thinking later that night, and they said, how about now? Because we're from the UK, we should do it. And I was like, oh my gosh, hey, how's it going, K-Rap? And so I was like, I should probably just jump in on it and do it right now. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I don't want to miss everyone when they're asleep. So I went over, took a shower, thought about, well, how am I even going to start and everything like that. My videos are all archived, every stream. You can go back on my YouTube right now, my Streams of Mana YouTube channel, which is an archive of my VODs. Not all of them are on there yet, but that first one is definitely there. And you can go and watch and see that I started very awkwardly. But I loved it. And I found this. And Duffy, you're Catholic? Nice. That's awesome. So last thing I'm going to say is that I ended up realizing this. Making YouTube videos, which I do have a main Art of Mana channel where I do make YouTube videos and hope to make more. Making videos on YouTube takes, of course, planning, preparation, editing, and the like. And in that sense, it is, to me, much like classical music, which is to say that it is prepared and, you know, when performed well, so to speak, is very cool. And streaming is a lot like jazz. It is improvisational, and it's how you respond in the moment to something. And I love both, but I also really love jazz. And I really, really, really enjoyed streaming right off the bat. One of the other aspects about it, which I loved so much, is that there's an immediacy to the relationship that you have with people who are watching. Because in streaming, you're quite literally able to have a conversation. It happens in real time. So there's sort of this combination of things that just fell into place and got me really hooked. And I started with streams once a week. It's evolved since then. I have a wife and daughter, and my daughter was born shortly after I started streaming. So there's been a lot of life that's happened since then. But yeah, Spookly says that's a clever comparison. I'll have to remember that. Thank you. So yeah, but Duffy, have a wonderful night. Good night. Sleep well, and I'll talk to you later. Memory Martin says, same, one of my top 5 KK songs is KK Jazz. I think you know what number 1 is. Bubblegum? Mine is KK Disco, by the way, just in case anyone's wondering. And this is going to be the last of these that I'm going to do. And then we're going to play a little... Well, I think that's what I'm going to do. A very intense start. Oh, no, it was my pleasure to share. Yeah, it was a good start. I mean, it's funny because it's definitely taking on a more significance and meaning now. You know, looking back in the time, like the truth is, so I took a shower, thought how I was going to start. That first stream, I didn't even have OBS downloaded. It was me and a Logitech headset with a mic with Minecraft up on a 16 by 10 aspect ratio monitor, and I just went for it. And I met some amazing people that have really stayed with me, and over time, you know, things grew. At one point I had a Minecraft server. Eventually I got a capture card and I was able to stream my Nintendo games, which is something I always wanted to do. And then, I mean, it even got to the point where through the support of the community, I was able to get a 3DS capture card. And that was huge. And so I was able to do that. And now I can stream DS and 3DS games. And Rob from RL Ritchie, he and Alex and I, we're actually going to be playing some Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes thanks to that. Them with their capture card and mine with mine. So just over time, things like that. And I've had some friends of Mana gift me games and suggest games to stream. And I mean, it's been a great ride. Thank you for asking. That's a terrific question. I feel like we've gotten to know each other a lot more. By the way, I do have a Discord. And I'm not just trying to shill, you know, my things, but I do have a Discord server. It's semi-public. I'm in the process of transitioning it to public. I want to put a few more moderation tools in place and set it up so that when you first join, you only see roles and welcome. And that way you can assign yourself roles and do all that. But I do have that and a website, artofmana.com, where you can find out a lot more, find out other links for other content I make, as well as ways to support me that really probably won't cost you anything. Like if you're getting something through Humble Bundle, I'm a Humble partner and things like that. So just putting it out there. But if you want an invite to the Discord, let me know. Whee! That was kind of fun. And basically, you want it set up the way I have mine, Zershade says. What? Do you have it that way? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. It is almost set up that way. I just have to work on rules for a little bit. Oh my gosh, that was pretty poor. Ooh, lucky us. Whee! Okay. Oh my gosh, I almost ran right into a pit because I wasn't looking. I might have to pay a little more attention this time in the hopes that I can maybe make this one count. Maybe this is going to be the win. I mean, I'm 1 of 16 right now, which isn't terrible. Ah! I was trying to do more than that, but that's okay. So, after this, we'll see. You know, it's amazing. My view on why I wanted to stream has changed since I told you about the incident. Ooh, and I really hope it helps destigmatize what people think is common with autistic people, especially after I saw the trailer for Sia's movie trailer music, which, not gonna lie, got me really mad and upset. Well, now I want to know. I'm really curious. Oh, darn. Whoa! That wasn't going to end well. But, success nonetheless. Yeah, we're just going to go for it this way. We are good on time. And we're pretty decent on coins. I think we should farm some more coins. Whoop. Oh. Darn. There we go. Back to 400. All right. Oh no, I meant I want to hear more about why, what your views on streaming, how you got started, how that's changed. I'm curious. Or maybe it's just that you have a little more insight into it. I don't know. I'm curious. Whoop. Boom. There we go. Oh, almost. There we are. Friends, I hope so much that we get a Zelda Battle Royale. Oh man, to celebrate 35th anniversary of Zelda, how great would that be? It'd be so good. But seriously, everybody, if you, we've met a lot of new people tonight. There's a lot of new people here in the chat. I really appreciate it. And one thing I just ask is that you give me a chance. And if you see me online again, please come by. It's been great hanging out with you tonight. It really has. I've enjoyed it. I know there's just been some incredible people who rated and supported, and that's one of the coolest things about streaming too, is meeting cool new people through this extended community that we have. And if you're a streamer, I do not discourage people to shout themselves out and share that fact here, because I think that's how we grow and how we ultimately become even better than the sum of our parts. And so I'd like to know that if you're a streamer, and if you are interested in talking shop, I'm always open for that. I'm also not always available to, but I'm always up for collaborations as well. So you may talk about coming back and talking about pizza. Well, Spook Lee, that sounds fantastic. We've got ourselves a date. Oh my gosh, there's Bowser over here. Oh, really? Oh, nice. So, Spook Lee, so you're from California, apparently. I'm going to assume with the talk of the California wildflowers. Wildfires, I'm sorry. Bleh. Anyway, this is not good. There we go. Phew. All right. But also, so you stream. That's exciting. Or streamed anyways, before you got out of the habit. Well, I'm definitely curious to know what you streamed and what got you into streaming as well. Woo! Okay. Whoa! Ah! That was terrifying. Okay. I gotta be a little bit cautious here. Oh, no. Foiled. This is bad news. This is bad. Okay. Oh. Oh, and I just... Ah, dagnabbit. Oh, this is bad. Oh, okay. All right. So the problem here, in case you're wondering, is that... Oh boy. Oh, whew. The problem here is that there are... there's not enough seconds on the clock, right? And I gotta figure out how, amid all of this, to get through this level. There's 9 people left, and it's a red timer, so more time is leaving, and I honestly am kind of forgetting it's here, right? Yeah, whew. I'm kind of forgetting how to go through all this, and I need to get going here. Alright, so let's keep this going. Keep it going. We are definitely in rough shape here, but that's okay. Because we can go right here. There we go, okay. Alright, now what are we going to get next? And it's an okay one. Okay. Oh. Okay, this is okay. We got the fire flower back, but we only have really... Oh my goodness, we gotta... Alright, we're good on time. Strangely enough, okay. I gotta get lucky there. Okay, good. Oh no, that's the opposite of lucky. What am I doing? Oh boy. Come on, get something good. Oh, that's not great. That's not great. Oh, that's not great. Oh boy. Oh boy, everyone. This is gonna be a battle for the ages. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, yes! Okay. Hold on. Can I... Come on. Nah, not enough. Okay. Oh, no! No. I don't want to get taken out by the Koopa Paratrooper. Wow, friends. That right there has me so nervous. No. Okay, I'm gonna read chat in a little bit. Right now. Oh boy. Jump! Yes. Okay. And now. Oh boy. Okay. Now. Oh boy. I need to book it. Oh boy. Ah, no! Oh no. That gave me so much anxiety, Bobby Twin Stars. Oh, so close, but oh. Wow, that in the end that got really, really intense. So I would have lost anyway, I know. Yep. The time I was running out on the timer, so yeah, 2 seconds left. It wouldn't have worked, but it was still fun anyways. Okay, I have a question for everybody. Do you want to see my island? I could do a little tour of my island, or would you rather see another run of Super Mario Brothers 35? I'll leave it up. In fact, I'll put a poll up. I'm gonna do that. Poll. Question. Mario or Cross? cross. Start poll. There we go. So that is there now. You can go ahead and respond to that. Let me know what you'd like to see. And so Spookly says, I mostly do Minecraft, but sometimes I do indie games. My start in streaming was kind of an odd one, though. I'm trying to think of a way to compact into a short sentence. I guess I started streaming out of spite. Bobby Winstar says, I'd want to see your island, but I have to go. Bye. Glad I found a cool streamer. Bobby, I'm so grateful, and thank you so much for being here. And please do come back. I don't yet know what my plan, will be for the week, but what I will do, I'll do this real quick. If you follow me on Twitter, I'll post some. I'll post when I go live, and I'll try to post some kind of schedule when I have a sense of that. But also what I can do here is really quickly just create this invite. And I'm going to just put this here if anyone is interested. There we go. Audience, Artimana needs your help. On your keypads, please vote now. That's good. I like that a lot. I got mad that guys always said girl streamers only got popular by showing their chests, and I was determined to prove them wrong. All right. I like that. Actually, I like that a lot. That is, you know what? That is something that irritates me as well. It's a 50-50. Oh no. That poll did not help. Oh man. All right. Let's run another poll real quick. Poll. What? Mario. Ilmana. Start that poll. See what happens. I don't even have a camera. I rarely even speak to my chat. I mostly play 1950s radio shows like Johnny Dollar and The Shadow. That is so cool, actually. That's really cool. That's really cool, Spookly. I like that a lot. Hey, does anyone like board games here? And also, Bobby Twinstar, I know you got to go on, but thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks so much for being a part of this stream, and I look forward to hanging out with you some more. Good night, everybody. Or at least I should say good night to everybody who has to go. All right, we're running that poll. It's wrapping up. My goodness. Oh, Jam Doggy's subscription for 30 months in a row happened today. I didn't even notice that. Jam Doggy, thank you so much. And then Spookly, Kaboomer 12, Marcilio, Reyes Sunshine 4, Bobby Twinstar. Thank you all so much for the follows. I appreciate that a ton. And it looks like we have Isle Mana as the winner this round. And it none too soon, considering that, in fact, the Switch was almost about to go to sleep here. So we'll swap over to that. I just need to go in here. Don't forget to change the name again. That is a good point. We're going to try and do that. Let me just get to my controllers here, change the grip and order, and add just this as opposed to my Super Nintendo controller. And Zershade says, I'm off to work. Have fun, Mana. I'm going to go have that anxiety attack about doing semi-dangerous quests on my hardcore One Life RuneScape character later when I stream when I get home. Nice. Do you want to let us know what time that's going to be so people can maybe have a better shot at joining you? The old Jack Benny, George Burns, and Gracie Allen, our Miss Brooks, etc. comedy sitcoms could be fun to play. Oh my gosh, Ray Will. Excellent. Excellent points. I love it. Okay. And they're public domain. Exactly. Exactly. Zershade, not sure I work from full car to empty car. Gotcha. And let's try and change that thing. And thank you so much to our Mana Mod Memory Martin for helping us out here. So the game is going to be... of course, Animal Crossing New Horizons. And done. Stream info updated. There we go. Let's dive back in. And I will show you a little bit of Isle Mana before we head to bed. I really love the idea of having those radio shows as a part of the stream. Like, that's a brilliant idea. So, yeah. Okay. So, to all my friends who are here right now, I want to thank you for being here. You were doing Dragnet Marathon a few months ago, and the past month did a bunch of suspense. That's so cool. Let's actually change your outfit really quickly. Yeah, let's change your outfit. I'm not super loving this, but let's go to something different. Zershade says, I was thinking of starting to stream 6 to 8-ish in the morning my time each day. Grab the really, really early morning crowd. Now, what time zone are you in? People will need to know that. All right, so I'm gonna go back to my peacoat because well, you know what? No, let's try. Ooh, look at that label coat. That's fancy. Let's go with oh boy, there's all kinds of good stuff here. Let's go instead. I thought I had a real nice jacket somewhere. Where did that go? I don't know. That's kind of fun too, though, actually. That could be kind of a good one. Okay, we'll go with that for now, unless I find what I was looking for. And no, not the trench coat. You know, or I want to go with a sweater. I don't know. I'm starting to get a little bit non-committal. All right, we're going to go with the peacoat. Peacoat it is. Peacoat, and we're going to go with corduroys, and we're going to go with, let's get some nice, let's get some glasses that actually fit and are not broken. Hold on. There we are, down here. My favorite glasses, because they look a lot like mine, are down somewhere down there. And I like this wool cap, but you know what? I can't wear my beard with it, and I think we're going to go with a beard now. So let's go up here and choose... Boy, I need a paperboy cap is what I need. That would be a good one. Let's grab... I don't know, actually. We'll grab that, though. No, we'll grab this. And that. And maybe. Nah. We want to go with these down here. Hold on a second. Where'd they go? Ooh, actually, that's kind of cool. Let's go with those. And put on these. And you know what? I'm just going to go with that. Sure. Why not? Okay. Aw, Cooper's sleep barking. Eastern time for Zershade. So 6-ish in the morning Eastern time. So folks on the West Coast are going to be super tired. Okay, really fast, we'll just do a quick tour of the house. Up here is the room that kind of I started with. It's, you know, obviously the living room was the first room, but I moved what my living room setup was into here. This is the bedroom. And it's just a nice cozy little room. And by the way, look at the snow on the window panes. That's cool. That's a nice feature. Spookly says my stream times are pretty random right now. Sometimes it's 4 p.m., sometimes 1 a.m. So the one fan I have living in Japan can listen in after work. So Spookly, you are actually streaming like actively. Because I got the impression from before that you weren't sure if you were. But I'd like to follow you actually. Check out what you're doing. But yeah, so there's the bathroom and the living room. Over here, oh, you redeemed a message. Oh, and I don't have the thing up that allows me to redeem it. To answer your question about my start, basically it was kind of an escape, because like I briefly mentioned when talking about the incident, the Martin family household wasn't exactly at their best. Couple that with having just graduated high school and not having any friends in a new state made me want to find people with similar interests. That makes sense. Surshid says, pretty much my schedule is start when I get the papers and fill the car, and when it's all gone. Makes sense. So here's my kitchen and breakfast nook. I'll show you the dining room next. And that is over here. Zershid says, I've been saving VODs and YouTubing them as well, but I don't know when I get home. Usually it's 6-ish at worst. You never know when the truck is going to be AFK until 5 a.m. Ugh. Here's the dining room here. Quite nice. You didn't become friends with one of your old coworkers until after the incident. Oh my goodness. That's cool though, that, I mean, something, something good arrived. The other aspect to my streams is I don't store VODs, Spookly says. I got inspired by a pirate radio myself and Mars used to listen to while driving late at night. We never found out who was streaming or from where, but we made a point of driving a specific road at a specific road, trying to find the station again. That is so cool. Specific time on a specific road. Gotcha. Here's the arcade, by the way. And I think we're going to do just a quick run around the island after this and then end it with that. This is the location where I do Isle Man Alive. For anyone who's still on the fence about whether or not this is a cool thing for you to follow, I do interviews with various people. I have them come to my island. We do interview style where we put our faces up on the screen and we sit here and I have the cameras trained on us. And we talk about all kinds of things. Memory Martin and I had a fantastic talk talking about autism and gaming. I had Essie Lessie talk about cosplay. She's a fantastic cosplayer and has won awards. I've had I had Ginny Gravity, who's my artist, emote artist, and she came on and we talked about art and school and things like that. I'll be having someone on here soon that will be talking about their charity work in the field of board game and video gaming. We may even have a video game developer, someone Memory Martin has in their family, come and talk with us. I actually traveled to Vancouver, British Columbia, and went to Streamlabs headquarters there and streamed from their location and interviewed the folks that work at Streamlabs. So some of the cool things I've gotten to do in the 5 years of streaming. It's been an amazing time. So you can see my island as it's kind of set up here. Basically, and I'll show you the map so you get a better sense. Basically, I have all of the villager type, the town center on that lower section. Okay. Now over here, we cross this bridge. This area here is going to turn into a little flea market area. I haven't done anything yet with that. I may also take out the trees there so I can get some snowballs so I can build some snowmen. Ooh, let's actually get this present. Ooh, excuse me. To further expand on hunger motivations, Mars just made coconut chicken curry with rice and mixed vegetables. Oh my gosh. So, Spookly and Mars, are you two a couple? Am I to understand this correct? Or roommates or housemates or something, flatmates, something like that? And Memory Martin says, I'll text him tomorrow to see if he's up for it, and I'll make sure his vocabulary stays clean. You got married on Halloween? Well, congratulations. Oh, that's fantastic. Ah, fantastic. Everyone who's still here in chat, can we get a few amazing emotes for Marsilio and Spookly? I'm gonna throw some Art of M hearts. I'm gonna throw a few Art of M loves. There we go. That's so cool and sweet, Memory Martin says. All right, we're going to run up this side of our coast, and then we're going to wrap things up. So this side is all... Really, this is the orchard area. I'd like for this to be more fruit-bearing trees. I'm going to have to work on that, making this the official orchard. So that is a work in progress. I'll probably lay it out a bit. I still want it to be somewhat unorganized, but we'll see. And then over here... This is the campsite, and the little...
Thanks for joining the Friends.
Oh my gosh, Kirby! Kirby Main 01, thank you so much. Welcome on in. Here we go, our campsite and pumpkin patch. Oh, and it might take him a sec to realize you're talking about me when saying Memory Martin talks about you all the time, or Memory Martin recommended you, come on. Because obviously he calls me by my real name. Right? Like, who? What? Oh, yeah. Kirby, thank you so much for that follow. And to everybody who came today, thank you so much. Kirby, I'm afraid we're actually going to wrap up the stream right here. Right here in this lovely spot. And for everyone who came on in, thank you so much. I'm gonna ask that you please do come back. Love to hang out with you some more. It was super fun. We're gonna snap our fingers here. There we go. Like so. It was charming talking to you. Have a good night. Spookly, thank you so much. All right, farewell. Or all right, well, farewell, Epic Gamer. Kirby, thank you so much. So to all of you, a huge thanks. I usually like to do some kind of like outro thanks and things like that. So I want to point out a few things, give a few special mentions here. I've already kind of mentioned it, but Jam Doggy, thank you so much for the 30 months in a row of subscribing. Truly grateful for that. And of course, Spookly, Kaboomer 12, Marsilio, Rhea Sunshine 4, Bobby Twinstar, and Kirby Main 01. Thank you so much for those follows. And also, I realized I probably need to make sure to do this. There were some bits from RL Richie. We haven't had bits for a while, so thank you so much for those. And of course, thank you, oh my goodness, to Mureski, Jam Doggy, Oblix, and RL Richie for the raids. Seriously, and if you don't follow any of them, please do check them out. My goodness, thank you all so much. Honestly, I would love to raid somebody, but because of the fact that I have my job early in the morning, I need to be fresh for that. I always feel guilty about raiding and running. I'm not sure I'm going to necessarily be going to a raid. However, let me just take a moment to pull up who is live right now and maybe point you in the direction of a few people. I take that back. I take that back. We are going to do a raid because I know this is going to be okay. We are going to raid a fellow family-friendly live streamer and heck of a nice guy who is playing Super Mario Bros. 35, trying to unlock Luigi. That is 8-Bit Dad 7DC. That's who we're going to raid. And the reason I don't mind is I don't feel like I have to stay. He'll understand. 8-Bit Dad 7DC, my friends, that's who we're raiding. If you've never done an Art of Mana raid, we call them Mana Splash raids around here. And so we like to be really positive and splash some mana potions there. It's a Mana Splash raid. We're giving people some energy to keep going, to keep streaming, to be their best selves. This is what we throw down, and hopefully, yeah, maybe we are related, Memory Martin. Hopefully we get enough potion going their way. If you don't have those emotes, of course, feel free to use other emotes. Don't worry, you do not need to be beholden to these. But please join me at least in wishing a very happy, happy stream to Seth, also known as 8-Bit Dad 7DC. If you liked what you saw, just a reminder, please do consider following. You can also check me out on YouTube, Twitter, my artofmana.com website, or on Discord. And with that, I kind of like just to end by saying, as always, do good, be well, stay safe and healthy, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.